We will hear from some of our youth delegates who have been working to forward human rights in their respective countries. Please welcome our first youth delegate from Afghanistan, Bashir Fayaq.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, and esteemed leaders. My name is Bashir Fayaq. I am from Afghanistan, and I am a member of the Hazara ethnic community. I am now a citizen of Australia, but I stand here today as a youth representative for Afghanistan. It is a profound honor to address this gathering as a representative of Afghanistan, particularly representing the Hazara community. Afghanistan, with its rich history and amazing culture diversity, has tragically endured many years of conflict and instability. Despite these challenges, the resilience and the courage displayed by its people, especially those from communities like the Hazaras, are truly inspiring. Today, I stand before you, not only representing our people, but also celebrating their unvarying power and determinations in the face of adversity. My personal journey mirrors the struggle and the aspirations of countless Hazaras. At the age of 12, I tragically lost both of my parents, amongst others, advocating for democracy, human rights, and progress. Orphaned and displaced, I sought refuge in an orphanage before embarking on a perilous journey to Australia. At the age of 13, in search of safety, security, and a better future, I ended up arriving to Christmas Island, an Australian government detention centre for refugees, where I spent 2 years, finally arriving in Australia at the age of 15. My experience in Christmas Island Detention Centre deepened my resolve to become a staunch advocate for human rights and justice everywhere. Through my academic pursuit in international relations and Master of Diplomacy, I equipped myself with the necessary knowledge and skills to effectively represent and advocate for the rights of refugees and marginalised communities. This has become my life's work. And so it is that I have since my 10th work with enormous like-minded organizations and have formed my own organizations, also advocating constantly for justice and a fair treatment of people, regardless of their backgrounds or their circumstances. In collaboration with fellow leaders in Australia, we established the Federation Hazara Council of Australia within the Australian Parliament House, gathering crucial supports from parliamentarians, and I am honoured to lead the Federations today as its Executive Director. Our Federations is working to unite more than 100,000 Hazara residing in Australia, constituting the largest Hazara in the Western world. Our mission is clear: to empower the entire Hazara community with knowledge of human rights and advocate tirelessly for their rights and welfare, and to have them advocate and educate for human rights everywhere. Through strategic partnership with key organizations, especially United for Human Rights, we have successfully disseminated educational materials, raised awareness, and empowered individually within our community to assert their rights and their dignity. In fact, we have so far, only this year, created 14,000 views of the incredible United for Human Rights public service announcements, and we have distributed over 3,500 What Are Human Rights booklet. The feedback from the community has been absolutely tremendous. Our human rights work has been recognized through awards, including my recent selection as a finalist for Community Spirit Award from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, which is also known as the ABC, in June this year. I have just recently been presented as a winner of this award. Our collective efforts have also gained and recognized and influenced, resulting in significant policy changes, facilitating the integrations and the well-being of refugees and asylum seekers. Today, I wish to underscore several urgent issues that I feel to be known. First, the situation in Afghanistan remains unstable and precarious. Women and girls especially face profound restrictions on education and basic human rights or basic freedoms. Secondly, the plight of refugees globally, particularly those Hazara refugees stranded in Indonesia, Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, and many more, and in other regional areas. And they score a humanitarian crisis of magnitude. Many have been in limbo for over a decade, deprived of the fundamental right to work or access essential services. The global community should help expedite resettlement processes and provide robust support to alleviate their enduring plight. Thirdly, we wish for inclusiveness of government in Afghanistan that genuinely represent the wonderfully diverse ethnic tapestry of its populations, including Pashtun, Tajik, Uzbek, Hazara, and other groups. A government is strong in principle for fostering national unity, reconciliation, and sustainable peace in Afghanistan. In conclusion, as a representative of Afghanistan and the Australian Hazara community, we are steadfast in our commitment to advocate for justice, equality, and human dignity. We stand united in our resolve to address this pressing issue comprehensively and to collaborate with fellow stakeholders to achieve a tangible outcome that enhance the well-being and uphold the fundamental rights for all refugees and marginalised community in Australia and in all parts of the world. We are very grateful to the amazing support that we have received for United for Human Rights in providing such incredible educational resources which, as I speak, are improving the lives and the well-being of not only my community or the Hazara community, but all people across Australia and beyond. Thank you once again for affording me this invaluable opportunity to share our concern and aspiration for human rights. And I eagerly anticipate collaborating with you all to effect change and advocate the cause of human rights and justice everywhere. And finally, I want to thank in this room and of course our very own Dr. Mary for your great work. Thank you very much for your attention.